Hey guys, welcome to the channel if you're new here. Today I'm going to teach you how to do calligraphy using Crayola markers. Yes, that is right. If you're starting out with calligraphy, you do not have to go out and buy all of those expensive brush markers. You can just use what you already have, even though in the future you probably will want to use brush markers because they're very fun to use. But for now, if you don't have brush markers or you don't want to spend lots of money, you can still learn calligraphy. And definitely my favorite part of using Crayola markers is that you don't have to worry about them fraying, which also means that you can use them on any paper you want and it doesn't have to be smooth. Although I do feel like it does look better on higher quality paper. So all of your upstrokes are going to be thin using light pressure and all of your downstrokes are going to be thick using more pressure. And something that you should learn that's really going to make your calligraphy look really good is these drills. So just practice these drills with the marker at first before you try to do any letters. And as you can see, these do make up the letters of the alphabet. When I first started learning calligraphy, I didn't learn these drills and my calligraphy looked awful until I started learning these. So just trust me, don't skip them. They are very important. So once you feel like you have those down pretty good, you can start with the alphabet. Basically, you can just letter a word the exact same way as you usually do, just add those thick and thin strokes. And just so you know, calligraphy is not cursive. You are picking the pen up after every single stroke. So make sure you're doing that. That's actually very important. And if you don't feel comfortable lettering something, you can always just do your normal handwriting or block letters because they will still look really cool with thick and thin strokes. And as you can see, when you do all of the letters capitalized, it looks really cool. So as you can tell, there are many good things about using Crayola markers, but one thing that is kind of annoying is that after you use the marker and put a lot of pressure on one side, they do kind of bend towards the side because they aren't meant for that much pressure and they aren't brush markers. But there's an easy way to prevent this. And it's actually very easy. I usually do this even when I am using brush markers, but basically after every few strokes, you're just going to rotate the marker in your hand. And if the Crayola marker does end up getting bent towards one side, it's perfectly fine. It doesn't even matter because you can just keep lettering with it and rotating it and it'll go back to normal. So as you guys can see, it is very easy to do calligraphy with Crayola markers, and I'm just writing some of the colors using these markers. One of the best ways for beginners to practice calligraphy, and also one of my favorite ways, is tracing, because you don't really have to do much and you're basically just getting muscle memory. And as you can see, I have practiced tracing a lot. In my opinion, it is the best way to get better at calligraphy, because you are practicing writing the exact way that you want to write without tracing. So my next favorite way to practice is using this graph paper, because you can make sure that your letters are all lined up in a straight line. I absolutely love this Rhodia paper. And for you guys who have absolutely no idea what calligraphy style you should do, I'm going to write this very basic calligraphy alphabet, and you can screenshot it if you'd like or letter along. I'm only going to write the lowercase alphabet, but if you guys want to see a letter with me video where I write all of the letters of the alphabet in lowercase and uppercase, please let me know in the comments because I would love to make that video.